Young McGrath and Anderson are making their test debuts, and we all wish them well, really. It's a great place to play. The ground looks great, and a great place to make your debut.
Well, Trescothic's gone after that. It's going to go away for 4 for the first boundary of the innings. Wasn't properly under control. And Trescothic registers his first 4. There's 4 runs, smashed away through the offside.
But it's so important that you're able to put away the bad deliveries. Andy Blickner's bowled pretty tidily up to now. It was short and wide, it needed putting away.
On the leg side. It's gone away fine. And will run all the way into the wall in front of the pavilion for 4 leg byes. It's picked away off his toes for 4. Third boundary for Trescothic, just a little bit too full from Blickner and a little bit too leg side.
Plays it well. He's looking for LBW. Blickner the bowler. And he waits nicely there, Trescothic. Big open spaces on the leg side. Ball of full length. Just clips it away with his bottom hand.
Nice juicy half volley, and that's smashed away. That'll make Michael Vaughan feel a lot better. It's been a scratchy innings for him so far. That's his first boundary. It's bowled him round his legs. Michael Vaughan can't believe it.
The streak has been bringing it back in. And there we go, off the bottom of the thigh pad. That is unlucky. Cannon onto leg stump.
That's in the air on the leg side, but it's 4 beautiful runs for Mark Butcher. The 50 comes up for England, a very convincing way for the Surrey left-hander to open his account.
And a half volley on leg stump is not the most difficult ball he'll ever get in his career, but he's put it away beautifully. Good way to get off the mark. Stuart Carlisle, no chance.
Angled away, it's frustration for Streak. That'll go all the way for 4. There's no third man in position. That's a glorious shot. Butcher will be hoping this will go for 4. And it will. Butcher looking in good touch.
The second boundary already. That's a beautiful shot. Full face. Not easy to do when you're hitting the ball through the onside.
Well, that's 2 extra cover. That's 4. Third boundary for Mark Butcher, taking advantage of what was a rather friendly over-pitch delivery from Dougie Hondo.
There's no problems with the running here. Width and 2.
That's into space. It's a long chase and it's 4.
Consequently pitches it up too far, gets the line wrong.
No ball and 4. It's also 50 for Marcus Trescothic. That's a good start to the international summer for him. And I'm sure he'll view it as only a start. What would make it a really good day for Marcus Trescothic would be to finish up with 100 or more here. That's guided away as no one at third man. This new outfield, newly relayed outfield, is quick enough.
Not sure I agree with him going around the wicket to the left-hander, but that's another issue.
And don't give them too much width to do that too. That's a beautiful shot from Butcher. He's laid into that and crashed it away for 4.
They're under the situation where they know if they get it slightly wrong, even though it's a good wicket to bowl on, good conditions to bowl, slightly wrong, you're going to the bound.
More width. Carved away again over cover. Too short, not timed, but it's got enough on it to go for 4. Under edge of the bat.
For an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and they're losing it here. They're not getting wickets, they're getting impatient. And that sort of delivery on this wicket.
Edged and gone. Trescothic playing at a wide ball has gone, caught second slip.
It's wide. Trescothic played really well straight down the ground, but he's gone for the width, and that's a good catch from Sean Irvine.
It's a gift of a ball to get the England captain off the mark, and he does so quite comfortably, flicking away down the leg side.
Oh, that's a pleasant shot indeed for the England captain. That'll make him feel better.
Yeah, it's a pleasant shot and it's a pleasant delivery to get. The ball just drifting down the leg side and again full of length.
3 years ago, edged, it's gone down.
Just pushed him onto the back foot, takes the outside edge. It's in. Oh, it's in, it's still in. And then it gets out, has another grab at it.
That's a great shot. Hussain waited and waited and waited. Blistering shot from the England skipper. That'll make him feel a lot better. That's nicely placed. Running away down the hill towards the mound stand. Stuart Carlisle can't get there.
But again, he just plays slightly on the rise, and it's early season and conditions, perhaps against batting, just favouring the bowling side.
Steve Buckner wants nothing to do with that. Douglas Hondo got very excited. Not out is the verdict. 149 for 2.
Extravagant movement, ball of full length, good line, good length. Missed everything. Absolutely missed everything. He might just have flicked his pad with his bat, Nasser is saying. A bit of daylight.
That's out the meat of the bat. That's the sort of delivery you'd quite like to see when you're starting again.
Every time the bowlers have got it wrong, they've put it away to the boundary. If you just look at the percentage numbers of boundaries Zimbabwe bowled, I think that's the 21st boundary in the innings.
Slightly late appeal, I felt. Just a little bit of an afterthought. There's plenty of enthusiasm in it. Dave Orchard, the man, saying not out.
I don't think there's a big stride involved. Oh, it looks to me to have hit pad first, but again, very, very difficult for the umpire to make a decision on that.
Well, the other aspect, of course, once you had another look at it as well, is where it was going to end up. I think it was just going past off stump, even. Well, that might end Hussain's innings. And it does. First ball from Travis Friend, halfway down the pitch. Hussain goes to the hook.
I think this has got onto Nasser Hussain a little quicker than he thought. Couldn't free his arms, played it quite close to the chest. And it's gone straight down Douglas Hondo's throat. Made a bit of a meal of it, but hung on to it.
I'll just scurry through, and in fact that's going to be overthrows. And 4 of them. Just a moment's hesitation. Robert Key looking for that, and then Travis Friend a little over-enthusiastic. He can bowl quick and he can throw it hard, so that once it was wide, no chance of the man backing up.
He's a good fielder and has got a good arm, and this is well worth the risk as far as I'm concerned. Test wicket, give away a few runs.
No ball. And the single takes Mark Butcher through to 50. 7 fours in that half-century. It's not been plain sailing all the way. It's been a gutsy effort from Butcher, who now has 13 50s to his name in Test match cricket. Hammered away through the offside. First boundary for Key.
Maybe this goes very close. The man at backwards. Oh, it is. It's in the air. Oh, about a foot or so out of his grasp. That's the way Mark Butcher played last night. He's continued. It's short and it's hammered away.
But he gets in a good position here. Look at the depth that he gets in the crease and waits for that short ball, short and wide, down the slope. Real left-hander shot is that. Just gets the width that he wants.
It's a good shot. Over pitch, looking for the swing. Now that's, you can't fault the bowler for that. He did swing.
Nothing wrong with the delivery. Just asking a question and trying to get the ball to come back into the pads, but he just leans on the ball and gets it going really straight down the ground.
Beautifully played. No need to run for that. And it's a nice way to bring the 200 up through extra cover.
Good balance from Butcher, just a half a step forward. Look at the full face of the bat through extra cover region.
Good shot. Again, looking for that extra swing, over pitching and punished.
That cover region, and it's just a bit too full.
But as a bowler, you shouldn't mind too much. I think there's a big shout. And Steve Buckner raises the finger. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Robert Key thinks he hits this. It looked good. It was a perfect line.
But he gets this absolutely right. Now, does he nick it? There's a noise. There's certainly a noise there. Steve Buckner gives the decision. Robert Key can't believe it, but Zimbabwe have struck. It's his streak.
This should tell us a bit more. I had the feeling that the bat hits the back leg. It's the top of the pad. And I think that's genuine frustration. And greeted with a quite exquisite drive to extra cover. That's the best shot of the morning.
4-4s this morning. He climbs into this. Oh, yes.
It's a great feeling, isn't it? You stand there, you hit it, and just watch it go to the boundary. Swatted by Alex Stewart. He's going to get all the way to the boundary.
Oh, that's a glorious shot. It's a poor ball from around the wicket from Irvine.
If you bowl anything short and wide, he's going to have a go, and that was right in the slot for him.
That's smashed away through the offside by Stewart.
Could be in for a little cameo here from Stewart. Maybe a big cameo. In the air, but safe, and 4.
New ball, it just goes that bit quicker. Lies away. Wasn't that far away. 4 more. That's all that Mark Butcher will be worried about.
4 brings up the 50 partnership. 4 more. Zimbabwe bowlers have fed this shot of Butcher's. Short and wide outside off stump. And Butcher's continuing to help himself. He's 95 now. That's 4 more. Over the top of cover this time, not right out of the middle of the bat, but 3 4s for Butcher. That's it. Butcher's through for his 100. He's second at Lord's. His 7th for England. And his second in 2003. He scored 124 in the first innings at Sydney. And he's got 3 figures again here at Lord's. How he got to 3 figures. Weight was the first call, then yes. I reckon he's pleased. It's going to go for 4. I think there was a bit of inside edge and pad on that. There was. 4 more to Stewart.
Just a little bit of help from the inside edge. That's all it needed. Goes very fine.
Smashed away through extra cover. It's a poor delivery from Hondo. Got exactly what it deserved.
Almost from the moment that he came in, we've seen blistering shots like this through the offside. Gets into position early. He looks confident. He looks as if he understands where he's going to score his runs.
Dave Orchard eventually gives Alex Stewart out. Stewart wasn't going anywhere.
Just a little bit of extra bounce here. He's streak, maybe back of a length. There's the nick, big noise. Ball sails through to the wicket-keeper. Stood there for a long time until Dave Orchard gave the decision. Waited and waited and waited, but there was a noise, there was a deflection.
There's no third man. Butcher will pick up yet another boundary here. That's his 17th. He's on to 108. 284 now for 5. Up and over the top. No third man. It's a terrible start from Irvine. Butcher says thank you very much.
18 fours. 18 fours.
That's well played, well timed. And the slope will help it on its way.
Watched it onto the bat. Didn't try and hit it. As you say quite rightly, the ball's still pretty new. It's just a matter of timing. Very well played.
He's found the gap this time on the offside. That's gone up the hill for 4.
Again, trying to hit the ball too hard. He's probably got a very sweet bat there. As the last 2 balls have just raced away.
Over the top, couple of bounces, and that's the 3rd boundary in this over.
That's exactly what he does. Initial movements forward, but very quickly into position. Rocks back.
Well, that has gone sailing away over mid-wicket.
Ball turning into him. And he's decided he's another piece of the action. This could be an entertaining period of the game.
Beautiful shot. Well, if there were any doubts about his timing just a few minutes ago, any doubts about the way he was playing, they're all dispelled now. That was gorgeous. Everything just right for that shot.
Well, stand and admire it. Nicely timed.
That's beautifully guided away. Just that little bit of width. They don't like having a third man for him, so every time he finds the gap just behind square there, that's worth a boundary to him.
Really is. Quite deliberate placement, just using the pace on the ball.
That's beaten the dive. And the slope will take it away for 4. Times down the leg side itself.
Butcher's picked that up quite beautifully in front of square. 2 men out, didn't matter. In the air, caught at short mid-wicket. The Moulin with the catch. That is a really good catch. So the attacking policy has paid off. Price picks up his wicket and Butcher has gone for a marvellous 137.
He's only just got this off the ground, a foot or 2, and it's a great diving catch by Mark Marine. He's in a catching position at mid-wicket.
Accelerating the rate, that's a good shot. McGrath down the ground, beautiful high follow through, and 4 over long off. 357 for 6.
The batsman comes down the wicket and plays a good shot like that. You should be happy to see it. It was well executed and brought McGrath runs.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, having taken that very fine catch to dismiss Mark Butcher, he puts down a sitter.
He didn't even take a compulsory 8 count here. The ball rises, it climbs. That's good for England's bowlers. Straight in, straight out.
Didn't get the full bat on that, but it's away for 4. Hondo's wide at long leg.
Was away very quickly. It is a bouncer, it's a high bouncer too. It doesn't actually control the shot, but he takes it on.
Down the leg side. And 4 for Giles.
Slides down leg. It's cost him 4 runs.
It's away, there's no third man down there. Irvine, hands on hips, thinks there's no justice. '50th boundary of the innings.
I think it makes so much sense. What a lovely shot that is. And they'll be enjoying this. It's been good entertainment here today. Brings the 400 up. McGrath has been. It's 27 now, Bob.
He has been prepared to throw the ball up and try and turn it.
50 for McGrath on debut. Well done, Anthony McGrath.
Bowled him out. Well, we've been praising Anthony McGrath's foot movement. He didn't know where he was there, and that one's crept through.
It's the back leg and goes onto the stump. I'm just wondering if he picked it up, Bob. Didn't seem to move anywhere.
Well, is that carried? Yes, it has. Harmison gets a duck, just in for 2 balls. Good catch moving forward.
Well taken. Low to the ground. Sean Irvine picks his 2nd wicket up on his Test debut. Steve Harmison, thickish inside edge.
Plenty of cricket left in this game. Crashing shot. He's found the gap. It was at chest height, but sized away and hit very powerfully. It's just over his head and it's cleared him. Cleared him by a distance. It's 6 runs. Nice fielding. But there are going to be more runs here. Overthrows. I don't think the fielding deserved that.
It's going to be a shy at the stumps. Out with a hit. Out with a hit. There's a ricochet there. There is a backing up fielder. It beats him.
Well, that's 4. He's seen to have plenty of time. I suppose there are 2 sides to this argument. It seems that the number 10 is hooking and pulling with disdain now. He actually didn't really come off the pitch particularly quickly, but he was in position, hit it well, hit it down, hit it well in front of square. No real pressure on him, but Zimbabwe know, their openers know, as you're saying, that 4 more. Edge past 3rd slip.
Well, just a flurry of runs. Hoggard continues to enjoy himself. he'd say he played that. It might just be a thick outside edge, but no third men in position.
Well, just helped over the top of the keeper's head, and that brings up the 450 for England. Taibu can do here. He's a little short. Well, frustration for the bowler and the fielders.
Just rubbing a bit of salt into the wound. One over the keeper's head. Inside edge as well. To the left of the keeper, both boundaries.
Well, it's edged again, and it's 4 more again. Mr. Giles' highest score. He moves on to 49.
Bluchnet is not finding it quite so amusing. And it's very, very frustrating for the Zimbabweans. Ashley Giles has played well, though. He's featured in 2 good partnerships down the back end of this innings.
Sliced away. Mr. Giles goes to 50. He'll enjoy that. And so do the players on the balcony. Well, the catch has been claimed, and the batsman will probably stand. The umpires will call for the third umpire, Matthew Hoggard. He's entitled to stay there, but what will cause problems is that the camera, a lot of these, when they're taken this close to the ground, it's very difficult for the camera to tell. I have to say, I think if a player says, "I've caught that, that's out," then I think the game moves on and we get on with it. Well, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Well, I'm not sure that's right. I don't agree with it. It is, in actual fact, being given out. The wrong button's being pressed. How that's managed is, I'm not quite sure. And I agree with that decision. I felt that was out all along. Matthew Hoggard's entitled to stay there. The technology says that. He'll have a smile on his face. Well, unorthodox, but very effective. Clubbed down the ground, and James Anderson's first runs in Test cricket. A boundary straight down the ground. Well, that'll do. That's the end. Ashley Giles trying to heave it out the ground. His innings comes to an end. An entertaining innings it's been as well. 52 from just 79 balls. England then dismissed for 472.
Good way to finish. Andy Bluchnet has bowled pretty well in this Test match. He's picked up his 3rd wicket. Every bowler who bowls likes to see that sight. Ashley Giles won't mind. He's done a really good job for England. Featured in 2 very good partnerships. He's got England to a really good score, 472. It's his first Test 50. Out for 52.
It's up and over cover.
Not the start that Anderson has wanted. Short and wide outside off stump, slapped away by Ibrahim. It's a good stroke.
No one there. That'll run away for 4. I'm not happy with this field, Paul, are you?
No, you wouldn't be happy with this, Bob, in your 100th Test match, let alone your first. Quickish opening bowler, and he must have a fine leg. He's been hit for 2 fours, he's bowled 2 no balls.
That's away as well. And there's no fielder there. Alex Stewart's after it. But even he can't get there. That's got him. Better length, better line, perfect result. First Test wicket for James Anderson. At the end of his third over, Zimbabwe are 20 for 1.
Yeah, this is what England expected of Anderson. It really is a good delivery. There's not been much movement around. This is good, it's pretty fast. It's gone straight through Vermeulen. Straight ball hitting the top of middle and off. And too good, too quick. Off the mark with 4 backward of point. 4 off the over, 40 for 1.
Well, element of risk in that shot. Don't mind, you just don't mind that, do you, as a bowler?
Here he is now from the pavilion end. That's gone for 4, backward of point. Ibrahim standing up tall.
Playing against Bangladesh and Zimbabwe.
Could be a run out here. The hit would have had Ibrahim struggling, I think. As it is, he's probably picked up 5.
Now he's struggling, the batsman. With the throw, it's always going over the top of the stumps. Need to be an out. There we go. It was only a matter of time before the slips came into the game. Marcus Trescothick, he didn't have to move. Matthew Hogarth gets the wicket, he deserves it.
He's stuck here, right there. You've got to play at it. Do you want to score? Do you want to drive through the offside, outside edge?
No fine leg. That didn't help his bowling analysis. That'll be Ibrahim's 50. Down to third man. All the way along the ground. Now, bat this time, yes indeed. Grant Flower goes for 3. Hogarth strikes again, 79 now for 3 in the 29th over. Zimbabwe in plenty of trouble here. They're still 393 behind.
And this time there is a bit of glove, a bit of thigh pad, and a looping catch to Robert Key diving forward at short leg. Pretty simple.
That's beaten Vaughan this time, running down the hill towards the tavern. Vaughan's given up the chase. That's a very pleasant boundary indeed for Ibrahim. 85 for 3.
Tends to keep his weight fairly well back, doesn't get that head over the front foot.
Got past Hussain. That's pretty well timed. Long way up the hill, it's just crossing now.
Takes him to 68.
That's a fine shot. That's going to be 4 runs, whipped away on the onside.
He hit one behind screw on the offside for 3 in the last over here.
Straight in the hands. That's what Mark Butcher was looking for. That's the line. That's the angle he wanted. On his way back to the pavilion.
There we are, playing in front of the pads. Real hard push at the ball. Went straight to gully. Good catch.
Oh, that's out. Yeah, no question about that. Full ball, swinging, pitched in line. Definitely not going over the top. Definitely not hitting off or leg. Hitting middle.
It's in the perfect position. Great piece of bowling. Out. That's hitting middle and not too far up.
Street gets that through extra cover. Will it go for 4? It will now.
Pretty good shot though from Heath Street. Just a little short.
And driven for 4. Lovely shot from Taibu, his shot of the morning.
Throughout this game, he's had a 3-over spell. He's picked up a wicket.
That'd be another boundary off Anderson, down to third man.
He takes advantage of it. The ball looks good still. in the 49th over. It's kept its hardness and its shape.
Up in the air, taken. Well, Hussain set the trap.
I mentioned earlier you've won the pools. If you get a catch down there and it's on its way, he doesn't have to move. Couple of cases forward. Well done, captain Nasser Hussain. We'll have one there.
Bowled him out. Tremendous stuff. Well, we saw it in the World Cup, the Anderson Yorker.
Almost unplayable. You can hear the anguish from the batsman. That's a cracker, an absolute bell to middle stump. It's the base of the stump. It's a perfect swinging Yorker. Great effort from Anderson.
His friend's first ball. That's not too friendly, is it? He's on a hat-trick now, James Anderson. Clean bowl, first ball. Anderson benefiting from pitching the ball further up.
This is scintillating bowling from Anderson, full of length. Swinging. Travis Friend looking to aim the ball through mid-wicket or square leg. It's deadly straight from Anderson.
Couldn't have been much closer.
Settled in. He's got things going for him now. The line is good. His pace is good. Thumped away. That's going to be 4. A little bit of defiance here from the tail enders. That's a good catch. That is a fine catch. Made to look very, very easy by Mark Butcher.
Licknott goes for the big swing to leg. Outside edge, and well taken. Taken very easily by Mark Butcher. That's good bowling. Sticks the old in-swinger to the right-hander, away to the left-hander, into the repertoire.
It's all over now. That's the end of the innings. James Anderson has finished with a bang. 5 wickets for him, 5 for 73. What a sight that is for any bowler. The off stump knocked out of the ground. England, and especially James Anderson here, on a roll. Zimbabwe bowled out for 147.
And I'll have 5 wickets, and what a nice way to finish it off. Off stump, cartwheeling out the ground. Just good shape there. He's the kind of bowler, I think, James Anderson, who you need to bowl in spells. And I say spells, 6, 7, 8 overs. He's not a 1-over spell bowler for me. He likes to get a rhythm, and when he gets it, he's good. Big moment for the young man. His name goes up on the board on his first outing at Lord's.
Anderson going for the Yorker. It's 2 fall and it's 4 for Vermeulen. Backward of point. He'll feel better after that. It's 11 without loss. Between mid-off and mid-on. Oh, what a good take. What a good take, and gone. There's a bit of glove. Harmison has struck with his first in his first over.
Vermeulen was the mainstay of Zimbabwe's effort in the first innings. So Ibrahim it is, and that's a fine catch. He's actually gloved it down. Rising delivery, great catch.
Hoggard again. Nice shot. That'll give Vermeulen plenty of confidence. Eased into that and stroked it through extra cover for 4.
He can play, Mark Vermeulen. He's got a big 100 on this tour already. That's a nice looking shot. Front of square on the offside, standard delivered. He does like driving. He likes driving on the up. While this ball's not swinging.
Turned away on the leg side. That'll run away down towards the mound stand for 4. Vaughan can't get there. It's run away up towards the grandstand, up the hill for 4.
This is a dangerous shot, looking to whip Anderson through mid-wicket again. It comes off a leading edge.
Another full-length delivery and another boundary. Little more than a block in the end, but it's shot away through the covers for 4. Vermeulen's on to 35. The 50's up for Zimbabwe.
It's 4 down to third man.
I will never understand this field, because to me it's just like you've dropped them out the sky and they've landed somewhere and they're standing there. Kid bowls beautiful outswingers. He's got 5 wickets in the first and his confidence must be high. What's wrong with 3 slips and a gully and 3 in the line and the offside and just bowls swinging, pitched up deliveries? That should have been caught third slip.
Crashed away on the offside before. It's beaten Vaughan, who's out on the boundary, and he only had to move about 10 paces. Really good shot.
Michael Vaughan's out there patrolling that boundary. He only had to move about 10 yards to left. Couldn't get anywhere near it.
That's beaten Vaughan. That's away for 4. And 50 for Mark Vermeulen in just his second test match. His first test match 50.
It's one of the rare short and wide balls he's bowled. But that's the way to go to your 50. You love that. There's no nervous hanging around. It's there, and you put it away.
That'll be 4 more. Shorter and wider.
Just saying how well he's controlled the ball, Steve Harmison.
Well, a strong back foot shot. That's away for 4. It's beaten McGrath at the short extra cover position and sped away to the boundary. Game has been well attended. And that's out. Butcher's done it again. A beautiful outswinger. Vermeulen edges and Trescothick makes no mistake.
Just feel there's a little bit of swing there. It didn't really swing a lot until about the 40th over. Zimbabwean first innings. Well, it's approaching 30 overs.
Well, that's come in and that's out as well. Butcher's got another one. Carlisle looks long and hard at Dave Orchard, but the finger goes up. Zimbabwe 95 for 3. They're still trailing by 230.
Well, I reckon that's. I thought for a minute he might have been outside the line. I don't think he is there. He's not very far forward. It's certainly not going to bounce over. Dave Orchard says that's good enough, and I think he's probably right.
It's not really what he should be trying to do.
On that leg side, Grant Flower, ample time just to rock back, take full toll.
Through the gap. It was kept down. It bisected both the gullies, both the slips fieldsmen.
Full wide. Just invites the drive. I think he plays this pretty well. Just stops on the shot, and it's a controlled outside edge, put it that way. I think he plays it quite softly.
That's a good shot. That will have enough on it. That's going to be 4. It's a lovely way to play.
Gives himself time and plays back, but the weight of his body is going forward into the shot.
So in 11 minutes' time, he can bowl. He's off for more than 8 minutes. Well reached. 4 runs.
He has done well to reach it. That was really wide and swinging further away. Almost had to jump across.
Picked up nicely, flicked away, backward a square for 4. Nothing wrong with that. That was played with lovely control. Had a couple of lovely shots in the last over. This was the last ball of Anderson's over. Leg stump half volley and flicked away beautifully. In the air, gone. Butcher takes the catch at second slip. First wicket for McGrath. Taibu's gone, just fencing at that outside the off stump, and that really is a bonus wicket.
Gentle medium pace with a little bit of outswing, invites the drive. Mark Butcher at second slip, standard fielding position. Anthony McGrath takes a wicket on debut. Played pretty well with the bat. Now he gets in on the action with the ball, and it's gentle medium pace. It's a killer.
Edged, gone, gone, he's got another one. Trescothick has taken the catch at first slip. No chance of him being taken off now. He's taken 2 in 4 balls, McGrath. What a debut he's having.
Anthony McGrath, Yorkshire captain, now England cricketer, just goes straight on and it lands. With a good catch, Marcus Trescothick. And the game's changing rapidly. Anthony McGrath, come on, do a job. He's done just that, taking 2 wickets in no time.
Wood out of the equation early season. That's in the air and wide of gully. Was nearly 3 in 2 overs for McGrath. Instead, it's streak off the mark with 4, and it's 136 for 5.
Well, they still keep chasing this little outswinger. Ball's in the air, he's
just a little too ambitious, and it's gone for 4 off the last ball of the over.
just asking a little bit too much, Anthony McGrath, this time. This delivery finishes up just a juicy leg stump half volley.
Ooh, wide of gully. Past the left hand of McGrath and away for 4. 149 for 5. Oh, that's close. Close to being out. Yes, he's got another one. David Orchard had a long think about it. And streak has gone, caught halfway forward.
It's straight enough from McGrath. Oh, it's very, very straight in front of middle and off. He's looked, and then, yeah, that's good enough for me. He streaks on his way. It's straight bowling. Oh, it's only 60-odd miles an hour, and it's out. Absolutely middle and off. Big appeal, side strain or not.
Oh, got him. He's played all round that. Useful movement from Mark Butcher, but the batsman, Andy Bligno, was in a terrible position.
I'm not quite sure in the end where he's trying to hit it. Well, pretty ungamely.
Fine shot. It was up there to be hit, and it was very well put away.
Well, nothing wrong with this. It's one of the better shots we've seen from the Zimbabwean batsman. Well played.
That's a good catch. Trescothick takes it. Flower goes for 26. Harmison does the trick.
They hadn't really played it anything wide. I think this is just purely out of frustration. It's fallen, it's wide. He's trying to give it the treatment. Trescothick's got a good, safe pair of hands at first slip.
No fine leg. That'll run away for 4. Trescothick will have to go and retrieve that. That's beaten mid-on. That'll go away to the boundary as well. He's no mug with the bat, Travis Friend. He may have got a first baller earlier today, but he's moved on to 19, 178 for 8.
Nice and straight. It's an area we talked about in the first innings that was a problem. Batsmen were all trying to flick that sort of delivery through mid-wicket.
Very few fielders in front of the wicket. Hoggard's going to let Key chase after that, but the ball's winning that race.
Why the top order couldn't have hit the ball down the ground.
Smashed away through extra cover this time. And 4 more. No wicket for 57.
Well, don't seem to be having too much difficulty in this light. It's deteriorating light. Seem to be middling it pretty well.
That'll run away down to the tavern boundary as well. 3 4s in the over. Price on to 13.
He's enjoying his little stint at the wicket, Raymond Price. Short. He's timed it well. He's timed it very well. It's gone straight through Michael Vaughan at gully.
That's 4 more. There's no long leg. 16 off the over. Anderson taking some punishment. No wicket for 65 from 15 overs. 197 for 8. Edged and put down. Nasser Hussain is very close in there, in that gap between the slips and the gully fielder. He couldn't hold on. 202 for 8.
Inexperienced bowlers as well. It always takes a little bit more out of them than your experienced bowlers. That's flicked away for 4 up towards the grandstand.
Full toss.
Good shot down the ground for 4.
Well, some would argue the first string.
It's going to be 4 more. Right in the slot. Butcher striving for swing and pitching the ball as far up as he can. But Friend has hit him for 2 4s and a 2 in this over so far.
Well, he kicks on, Travis Friend. It's a good shot, just straight down the ground. Not the prettiest shot you see. He's leaning back.
Catch it!
That's in the air, and that's out. Trescothick takes the catch at mid-wicket. Giles gets his reward. It's a good over, and he should have had maybe more than 1 wicket. But it's the end of Price for 26.
45 miles an hour. Go on, have a go at this, and he does. Ray Price on the sweep. Robert Key, evasive action, hits him in the middle of the back, balloons up into the air. Marcus Trescothick comes in from mid-on. He knows straight away. Ray Price waits for that decision, but it's out. It's come off Robert Key on his back.
It's gone away fine. Trescothick's chasing. It's gone for 4. 4 leg byes. That's 4. Friend is going down fighting, and it's good to see.
We've seen some old-fashioned cricket with Ashley Giles tossing the ball up, inviting the big slog from tail-enders.
Slower ball, and it's gone many a mile over long on and into the pavilion for 6. What a good blow that was. Friends into the 40s now.
It's a little off-spinner from Mark Butcher, and again he's asked the question and Friend's giving him the answer. Slower than usual from Butcher. Off-spinner, off-cutter. Whoosh, it's out of here. That's a big hit. Huge smack.
Gone, it's all over. It's all over. Ashley Giles takes the catch at second slip. England have won this first end power test match. They've won by an innings and 92 runs. Mark Butcher, one of the more unlikely heroes with the ball, follows on a wonderful innings with the bat. He will assuredly be man of the match in this test match, but that is a really good performance by England. They've bowled Zimbabwe out twice, taken 19 wickets today, and have won by 92.
Wickets at a clatter all day.